BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. Get the latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts. Tiger fans, welcome back to another episode of Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. I am the Corey C. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. You do not want to miss an episode, especially with the season coming up. Got some surprises for you, so you want to be locked in. You want to get that notification whenever we drop, whether it's live, whether it's a recording, whatever the case may be. You never know where we're going to be, where we're going to be broadcasting from, so you want to get that notification right away. We are on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. Wherever you get your podcasts, we're there. So follow the show and tell every Tiger that you know. We appreciate the support. And remember, it all helps the cause, which is the I love Jackson State University. All right. And we're back with another special guest, prize signee, 3-star recruit coming out of the Sunshine State. You know the name. You know the face. Stanley Cooks. Welcome to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club.
Pleasure to be here.
All right, man. How you doing?
Good.
All right, man. Got the 3-star in the building. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us, obviously we know your name, but where you're from and anything you want us to know about
you. Hey, my name's Stanley Cooks. I'm from Gainesville, Florida. I came down here to play football because I'm big on family, and Jackson State was showing me like the family atmosphere. Just happy to be here.
No doubt. No doubt, man. You said a mouthful, man. I wanted to ask you about all that. You're already giving it up. So that's good stuff. We'll get into that, man. But that first thing, man, that I noticed, you look different. I'm noticing something different. So go ahead and tell us what's different about you. Let's see if you can figure out what I'm talking about.
I really don't know what you're talking about, but
hey. You don't know, right? Like right in this area.
Matee.
Yeah.
That's what they call down here.
Okay. So you made that change? That's permanent, or what's going on?
Nah, that ain't permanent.
Okay. You just break it out for special occasions?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so there's not a special occasion?
I had just woke up though. That's why I ain't really.
Nah, I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you. But nah, good stuff, man.
Sorry, I ain't got them in my mouth. I'm sorry.
Nah, you're good, man. You're good, man. We see you on social media. Trust me. We know. Man, but yeah, you said it, man. Family, definitely a family. We want to talk about that family, but you, even though it's family, you brought family with you. I don't want to say brought family with you. You have family here with you from the state of Florida, and I don't mean your blood relatives, but I mean we got some players on this team from Florida. We got Mr. Sebastian St. Louis. We got a wide receiver for Tilly, and we got the big man Quay Davis. Now, he technically, I guess, he's from Florida. It's a little bit confusing. He said he was born there, and then he lived in Mississippi and Texas and all this. So, but he says he's from Florida, so we'll go ahead and include him.
He's a Florida boy.
Okay, Florida. Okay, all right. So what's it like having your Florida boys with you? Y'all trying to take over the SIP, man?
Nah, just to come out here and play with these guys every day, knowing that we come from like the same culture, it's just a blessing to be around them every day. Mm-hmm. And with Sebastian and Quay being my roommates, with my suitmates, it's even better.
Okay.
We just click together.
Yeah. Man, talk about Florida, man. That's a special place. I mean, I'm biased because I'm a Mississippi boy, but man, I've been in Florida for 18, 20 years. So I consider myself a Florida boy as well. But why is it so special, man? And to talk about the football in the state of Florida, because that's where everybody wants to recruit.
Because honestly, in my opinion, I feel like Florida got the best athlete. It's hard to find you a player that's like got the Florida type of what is called.
Well, speed for me.
Yeah,
I know you're a big man, but
obviously the speed. But hey, type of skill set, man, it's kind of hard to find that from anywhere else.
Absolutely. All right, man. So, how long have you been on campus? No, I know you hated to leave Florida, but you had to make that move. How long you been?
I got on campus early July.
Okay. What has it been like so far?
It's actually been great with the older guys showing me the experience, helping me out every time I need something, taking me under their wings, and not just treating me like a freshman.
Okay. Gotcha. Now, this Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club, we appreciate that, but we like names. We want to hear, like, give us some. And I know the thing about that, when you mention one, you forget and you leave somebody out, they may see it. But, hey, man, what about me? We get it. So we're going to apologize in advance for whoever he leaves out because he can't name everybody. But just give me a couple names of those other guys who stepped up and take you under their wing.
Devontae Davis, Jeremiah Will, Junior Miller, Juice, and Doyle.
Man, so these aren't just older guys. These are guys who can actually play, right?
Yeah.
It's one thing if it's just a veteran, been around, good locker room guy. That's great. But when it's a guy who can play as well, that's even better. So give me something that has rubbed off on you already from one of those guys, whether it's something they told you or something you saw.
The way I just see them guys train every day, getting extra workouts in, that pushes me to be better.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. And speaking of the workouts, we got Coach Beef over there. I saw you this past weekend joking with Coach Beef. They had four, I think it was 4 pallets of water delivered to the football team, and these are the 40. It was 40 in a case, so the big ones. And everybody, the players were coming out grabbing them one by one. But Big Stanley, he was grabbing them 2 at a time, man.
Yeah.
On his shoulder, and I told him he was the MVP because he was the only player. I'll be honest, he was the only player I saw just going back and keep getting more and more. Some of the players grabbed one and kind of chilled a little bit, but man, he got it done. He was sweating, man, and it was hot out there. And he told Coach Beef, man, you got to give me a break a little. You got to give me a break today, right?
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. So, who are some of your closest friends on the team so far? Some of the players you really connected with the most?
The whole defensive line, and from the offensive side, Isaiah Kendall. Of course, you know, Big Quay, Sebastian. Those my guys, man. Oh, DQ, another freshman.
Absolutely.
Those my guys.
Man, this freshman class is just loaded. I mean, I know you're new to college, so you don't know what a freshman class would look like, but can you tell that this class is really, really just special?
Yeah, we special. We special.
And you all kind of start bonding before you hit campus, right, over social media? Before you even met? Absolutely. So how'd that come about? What was that like, getting to know him? I guess when you finally met him in person, you felt like you already knew him.
Yeah. We were talking for so long.
Yep. And when did you visit?
I visit, I want to say February. No, it was in between January 30th. I think that's when I came back to visit.
Okay, so right before signing day, basically.
Yes, sir.
And you hadn't committed when you visited, right?
Nah.
Okay. Anybody from the signing class, did they visit with you that you remember?
Narik.
Okay, gotcha.
Narik, matter of fact, it was Narik, Quay, Braxton.
Okay. Can you remember if any of those guys were already committed or they were still trying to decide?
We actually all committed the same day.
Okay. Wow. So what was that visit, man? You got here, got to the SIP, and you committed. Yeah. What did you see?
Family, from the alumni, from the people that's around the campus. They really care about you.
All right. So again, Tiger Talk, we got to get to specific. When you say family, people around the campus, they care about you. Tell me what that means. Like, give me an example. How do you know they care about you?
Because the regular staff, like, for instance, people in the cafeteria, they make sure you're all right. They come greet you, make sure everything good with you, make sure you don't need anything.
Gotcha. What were some other schools that you were interested in or showed the most interest in you?
Georgia State, Alcorn State.
Who?
UCF, Tulane.
I hadn't heard of that second school. Go ahead. I'm just playing.
Iowa State.
Okay. Did you visit any of those?
No, sir. I went to Georgia State. That was about it.
So 2 visits.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. All right. So when it came down to, I mean, I know you said family, but when it came down to it, because it's still a big decision. Like, did you know right away? Was it on the visit, or was it because the other guys kind of pushed and said, "Let's do it"? Was it your family members in your ear? Like, what just sealed the deal for you?
I knew once I came here, it was it, because the way I was treated.
Okay. Gotcha. Did you tour the city, and did you tour of course, the campus and the facility? But what about the city and the stadium itself?
I tour a little bit of the city.
Okay. What'd you think about that stadium, man? The Vet.
Huge, man.
Have you seen the videos of the Vet being packed on a Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know you're ready for that, right?
Definitely.
Gotcha. Was that your first time in Mississippi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what do you think about the state, especially coming from Florida? What do you think? You can be honest. What do you think about the state?
It's just hot down here. Like in
Okay.
Florida, we get like a little breeze.
Mm-hmm.
Down here, it's dry heat texture, so we don't really.
Absolutely. But I know Coach Taylor and that staff, they've been doing a good job keeping y'all hydrated and keeping y'all safe. So kudos to them, because I know
Definitely.
that's a big deal. That's a big deal. All right, man. So who was most involved when you talk about the coach staff? Who was most involved in your recruiting?
Coach Bradley. That's my guy.
Absolutely. Talk about it, man. Playing a dual role. He's double or extra special. He has to be extra special to you because he's not only your defense coordinator, but he's your position coach. Yeah. So I know you spend a lot of time with him. So talk about it. Talk about the man himself.
I can relate to him more. Like if I ever had like a problem or something, I know that's who I can talk to, and he gonna tell me how it is.
Gotcha. And what about Coach T.C. Taylor?
Great dude, man. He involved with all his players. He loved each and every one of them. He just treat everybody as like we was his own.
Gotcha. And he talks about your role or expectations. And the reason why I say that is because obviously as a true freshman in college in general, a lot of times freshmen, and you don't have to tell us if you're a red shirt, and I'm not asking you that, but and you probably don't even know that yet, but a lot of times freshmen red shirt, or it takes them a while to become acclimated. And then especially with this team, it's so loaded. But I'm hearing your name a lot. I'm seeing you at practice, and I'm like, oh no, he got something to say. He's not trying to sit. So have there been any conversations about your role, or is it just, hey man, let's go out there and do your thing, and we'll see what happens?
My mindset is just to capitalize on my opportunity when they get to.
Absolutely. So when you talk about your game, like what can we expect? What's your style? Are there any players, especially NFL guys, that you pattern your game after or look up to the most?
To Davion Klein.
Okay, man, that's a good one. That's a good one. What's your current height and weight?
I'm currently 6'1.5", and I'm 325.
Okay, all right. So coming out of that Gainesville area, so I assume, and I could be wrong, but I'm gonna assume you were, maybe still are, I don't know, a Florida Gators fan coming up.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, big time Gators fan. So, being that you're so close to Gainesville, I know, and they're kind of like Jackson in terms of that's a college town, and just crazy about their football team. So it's really the same. But growing up in that area, were you familiar with the HBCU culture, HBCUs, schools, and then the football team at all, or not much growing up?
Nah, HBCU because my dad went to FAMU.
So. Okay, wow. Okay, so let's talk about it. So, dad with FAMU, did they recruit you?
Nah, not at all.
Was he disappointed by that?
No.
Wow, he was disappointed that they didn't recruit you?
Okay.
So how did he feel about you choosing? They say we're their rival.
Nah.
How did he feel about that?
Honestly, matter of fact, he was a little shocked that they didn't recruit me, but
me too. Yeah.
I told him I wasn't even tripping about it because I know when it's time for us to play and what I'm gonna do, and we play them. So.
Let's talk about it, man. Down in Miami, of course, first game in Atlanta, we cannot overlook that. I know you're looking forward to it, but I want to talk about this game because it's close to home. It's in your backyard, not far, not much of a drive. I mean, that's still a drive though, because Florida. I explain to people in Mississippi, man, Florida is so long. They think that you're in one part of Florida, you could just get there like in Mississippi within a couple hours. But man, that thing is like a country getting from one end to the other. So Gainesville to Miami, that's a drive. I mean, you probably could even take a flight, to be honest, but. It's still in your backyard. It's still the home state, and then it's going against the team, your dad's alma mater. So how special is that? And will he be in attendance?
Oh, he'd definitely be there. I feel like it's a great opportunity to go back home and play in front of like my family and friends and things like that.
Is that going to be your first time playing? I'd imagine playing in a stadium that big because that's an NFL stadium.
Yes, sir.
All right, excited, nervous?
Nah, I'm excited.
Excited. All right, good stuff. All right, so how's the team looking, man? We want to know it.
Offense and defense, we go at it every day. Once everybody click together like we've been doing, like on game day, it's gonna be scary for people. Well, like our opponents gonna be scared for them.
So your first camp, just finished camp. I know that was a grind. So talk about that. What were you expecting, and what was it like?
Me coming into college, I ain't really know what fall camp was, being honest. But the guys had already told me that wasn't gonna be easy, man.
So it was just that. What was probably either the most surprising part about it, or just the most challenging part about it? Every day when you had to do it.
Going out there in that heat.
Okay, gotcha.
Not knowing what to expect, man.
Absolutely. So I know the team is loaded, and we got some surprises for the fans, like Coach TC says. they don't know when we talk about the media who's picking this team to finish first or this guy to be first team all SWAC. They don't know. They haven't really seen our guys in the SWAC, but you're up close and personal with them. So we want to hear from you. And only one person. I know there's a bunch you can name, so he's not leaving out anybody on purpose. Corey C, the Corey C is telling him to give me one guy on that offensive line because you're going up against him who's going to be a problem.
Kurt.
Okay, Kurt Ford. What is it about Kurt? Now, that's a veteran. That's a veteran. I know he as a youngster, he's probably trying to take you to school if you go up against him, but yeah. What is it about?
This guy huge, man. You ain't just going to get past him. It ain't easy.
Yeah, yep. All right, give me somebody from the D-line. Not Stanley Cook. Not named Stanley Cook. Who's going to be a problem?
Jeremiah.
Somebody. Okay. Yeah, his name is not mentioned a lot. It's not mentioned a lot. So tell us, what is it about him?
Explosive off the ball. Hard to move him. He take over the double team better than anybody that seen play, to be honest.
Okay. Wow. So that'll free you up to do your thing.
Yes, sir.
Wow. All right. So give me a freshman who's going to be a problem, but it has to be a freshman not from Florida because I know you're going to go with your boy, Sebastian. Nope. Somebody not from Florida. And it's going to be a problem.
Isaiah Spencer, man.
Okay. Isaiah's that dude, man. What are you seeing in Isaiah?
Great route running. Once he make a big play, he just put the ball on the ground and go make another. He don't celebrate, honestly. He just go back and do it again.
Absolutely. I want to talk about, I know we have a bunch of quarterbacks. I just want to talk about one though. You don't hear his name a ton, but he's a guy who I know is in the mix. Zy McDonald. And the reason why I want to talk about him is because he has that characteristic, man. He's hard to bring down. He's elusive. Yeah. And he can keep it on the ground. So talk about chasing that guy down.
It's fast. He fast. Pursuit drills, man. Everybody got to get to him because one blown assignment, he gone for a touchdown.
Absolutely. All right, man. So let's look at the season. I know we talked about the game specifically in Miami, but what are the things that you're looking forward to the most this upcoming season, other than that game?
SWAC championship, man.
There you go. Let's get right to it.
We got to get there. And we got the team to get there. Can't nobody beat us but us.
Man. Yeah, absolutely. Sounds like you've been listening to the coaching staff because that's the truth, and you've seen it for yourself.
Yes,
Have you won a championship before?
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, I'm coming off a state championship.
Wow. Okay, man, good stuff. And that was your first one?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get them back to back. All right, man. So off the field, man, what's that major?
I'm in recreation administration.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And we got the fans. They all listening. I know they see you on social media. They see the personality on social media. So, but give them something, man. Just a message to the fans. What you want to let them know. What you want to tell them.
Hey, to all the fans, I appreciate y'all for all the support, and I appreciate everybody for hitting me up when I first committed here.
So they hit you up like on social media?
Yes, sir.
Did they hit you up or blow you up? Because there's a difference.
All right, blow me up.
That probably caught you off guard, man. So what kind of messages were you getting from the fans? Just mainly congratulations?
Yeah, welcome to have you here. Looking forward to seeing you play on the field.
All right, good stuff. And for the few fans who didn't blow you up, maybe they're not following you on social media, go ahead and give them that Instagram and X handle. X, Twitter.
My Instagram is FATTSWOLE52.
Okay. Game day, goals or no goal?
Goals. Got to.
Okay. All right. There you go. All right. All right. Stanley Cooks, man. We're happy to finally get you on the show, man. Looking forward to seeing you just get it done this season and for the next 3, 4, 5 years, and then moving on to what I know your goal is, moving on to the next level. You have all the potential. You have all the talent. So, man, we're behind you 100%, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
No doubt, man. Go Tigers. Go out the yard. Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club is presented by Bet Online.